Welcome to Go Mandarin Grammar.
华语语法战士。
When people ask you how you feel after a long day, you might answer, I'm a little tired. But which phrase should you use to indicate a little here? Is it
有一点
or
一点
Today we're going to talk about the difference between
有一点
and
一点
and when it's appropriate to use each. As we know, both phrases indicate a lesser degree of a verb or adjective, so they basically share the same meaning, a little. However, where to place each in a sentence is quite different. Let's begin with
有一点有一点
can be placed before an adjective or verb as an adverbial modifier. Generally, it expresses a complaint by the speaker, something dissatisfying or against one's wish. In most cases,
一
can be omitted. To make it clear, we'll look at some examples. First, we'll start with
有一点
plus stative verb. When
有一点
is used with a stative verb, it describes a negative situation, something you don't like. For example, after studying Chinese for 3 hours, you might tell your teacher that you're tired and don't want to continue the class. Here's a sentence you can say.
我有一点累
I'm a little tired. But why not just say, I'm too tired to continue the class? Using
有一点
is not only a more polite way to speak in an unpleasant situation, but also makes an angry or upset emotion seem less aggressive and puts the listener at ease, without lessening the feeling. It's also used to create sympathy towards the speaker. Let's look at another example. Look at the picture and see what happened. The mother cooked for her child, but there's one dish that's too salty. If you were her child, how would you tell your mom without being too direct and hurting her feelings? Try to use
有一点
with.
咸
In this case, you can tell mom,
这道菜有一点咸
this dish is a bit salty, and she'll cook you a better one next time. Most often when a stative verb is used with,
有一点
it represents a feeling such as like, hate, or worry. For example, one of your friends didn't come to class today. You're worried and wondered what happened to him. How would you ask your teacher? You could say,
他怎么了我有一点担心
what's going on with him? I'm a bit worried. Got it? Let's move on to the other phrase for today.
一点一点
Is placed after an stative verb as a complement which indicates that the degree of the stative verb is lighter or less.
一
Can also be omitted. For example, your team is about to lose a race, so you might shout, "Run faster!" How do you say this in Chinese? Start with,
跑
and don't forget that
一点
goes after an stative verb. It would be,
跑快一点
run faster. Notice that
一点
is often used when comparing, requesting, or expressing expectation. I believe you have a clear image of this phrase now. Ready for some exercises? Let's practice. You found a beautiful scarf in the store, but it's too long and you'd like to get a shorter one. How would you ask for it? Fill in the blanks with
有一点
and
一点这条围巾有一点长有短一点的吗
this scarf is a bit long. Is there a shorter one? Good job. Let's try one more. Look at the picture and complete the dialogue. The man is complaining about the price of the clothing. What do you think he'll say to the woman? He might say,
这件衣服有一点贵
this piece of clothing is a little bit expensive. But since a woman is eager to buy it, She wants to convince a man that this piece of clothing is only a bit more expensive than another one.
这件衣服只比那件衣服贵一点。
This piece of clothing is only a bit more expensive than that one. Great! Thanks to you, the woman has bought her clothing already. You now understand the concepts of these two phrases.
有点
And
一点
are not difficult to use. Once you get the hang of it, it will add to your mastery of Chinese. Keep working hard. After all,
中文有点难。
Chinese is a bit hard, but it's interesting. See you at the next lesson.